Because I got all this doesn't mean I know it all. But if you're looking to get the best mic, you have to make a decision which mic is for you. I started out with the Rode Wireless Go. Then they came out with the Rode Go 2, an ME, which is more economy, budget friendly, and the Rode Wireless Pro. I'm shooting video with the Sony ZV-1 Mark II and the Rode Wireless Pro for this video. Godox, direct for the Sony, a microphone. And then if you want to go on a budget, the Fuel Lane. They go under another name as well, or so. And you see all these types of mics on the market. You have mics for your smartphone, USB-C, and more. So we're here with DJI cameras, the Pocket 3, the Action 4. And we're just going to show the Action 5 and a Sony camera. So this way you can get an idea of what the standalone and receivers can do. I just want to show you that the Wireless Pro by Rode comes in a nice charging case. I chose not to get the full kit, but the single transmitter and receiver. So what we're going to do is just basically go over simple the standalone of the DJI Mic 2 and the standalone of the DJI Mic Mini, and showing it hooked up to the Action 5 Pro. Then we're going to show you with the receiver on a Sony. And then you can make the decision for yourself if this is what you want in the mic setup of a standalone or a kit, and you'll decide. I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly that nobody out there shows. The DJI Mic 2 came out first. It has an option to plug in a DJI Mic Lavalier, like so. The DJI Mini does not have any ports to plug in a 3.5 millimeter adapter. If they wanted to, they could have made a 2.5 millimeter port, but the size would have been a little bigger. The mic muff snaps into the actual top. There's nothing else that's holding the mic muff on but the 3.5 millimeter port that is now obstructed. With the Mic Mini on the back, there are two notches that secure the mic muff, and that simply snaps over to two little holes on top with pins about a 0.5 millimeter long, and it snaps on into place securely. They're both excellent designs, but improved. They both fit into a case. One fits into a cradle. The other does not today, but in the future, and it's magnetic and snaps in like so. USB-C option to charge. Also USB-C option to charge. On the right, on the left, your on, and pair link, as well as your LED indicator. This has a blue, a green, and an orange. This has the same plus a red. This has a vibrate, no vibration. When connecting to noise canceling, this changes color. This does not. Hooking to a lanyard strap, you have a little door that opens with a ledge, locks in the strap. On the Mini, no such thing. It does not have any little tab that locks in. Pairing is very easy by swiping down, going to the cog gear, going to the wireless mic, doing transmission 1, and pairing when you hit the pair link button. in blue. It takes a couple of seconds to pair. Pairing is holding down the on button till it turns on. A green light. Hit the link button so it simultaneously goes. Hit the pair, and there is a blue indicator telling you that the DJI Mic 2 and how to pair. It pairs the same amount of time. Going into the Action 5, and you're looking at transmitter DJI Mic 2, you can see all the controls you have, from LED vibration, dual audio recording, low cut, 32-bit float, auto power off, and format. On transmitter 2, it opens up below LED, low cut, auto power off, clipping content, transmission. That is all you have on these two. This is a basic model. This is an advanced model with 32-bit float, internal recording, and much more. But this is a model that has 2 levels of noise canceling versus artificial noise canceling, that is. Going into the right side where the settings, where the mic is at, you have stereo, transmitter 1 and 2, right and left and right, depending on the software you have. Loaded up, you'll have 2 different types of noise canceling. As you look down below, you're able to do a negative 12 dB to a positive 12 dB in gain. You're able to mute just transmitter 1 if that's on, and you can swap it from right to left to right, and you're still on transmitter 1. You can't mute the other track. You have here's your channel stereo, transmitter 1, right and left, or left and right. You have your gain control of negative 12 dB to positive 12 dB, controlling each individual transmitter. You can mute only the DJI Mic 2, but you cannot mute the Mini. If you look below, you have your noise canceling on, low, high, and off. You have 2 of the noise canceling versus on or off. When your memory internal gets full, you'll get a message saying 10% left. This will tell you when transmitter 1 is off. By shutting off, you get immediate disconnection, and this will tell you the same, turning off this transmitter as well. There's a lot of information here. So I'm going to turn back on transmitter 1. It should connect within a couple of seconds and turn on transmitter 2. And we have both on, and it shows on the top 2 bars. Left bar for transmitter 1, DJI Mic 1, and DJI Mini. That's DJI Mic 2. Sorry about that. Now, if I'm recording and I hit the record button, and if I want to come here, hit this area, I'm able to go to transmission 2 or transmission 1 and change the dB levels, and I can mute only the DJI Mic 2. Why can I not mute both? That is a question. That is kind of the downside of DJI with the mic. I'm not saying the DJI Mic Mini, but if I were to take off the DJI Mic 2 and go into the area and open up, then I'm able to mute the actual mic. So something is with a primary versus secondary. You can only do a primary. So that's the way DJI works with the standalone. Now, depending on what you like and how you want to wear your mic, the DJI Mic 2 will wear nice and comfortable and fall down and be behind your shirt and able to tap those buttons. And that is a great advantage. But the DJI Mic Mini You can hide just about anywhere imaginable. Great for motovloggers. That is why they made this. They made this because out there as well, Rode came out with this small one, and there are other people out there. But this is also app driven, which is an advantage over the Mic 2. But on the app, there's not much that you can do. And I'm going to show you the app right now. I'm going to turn on my Mini. I'm on blue. I'm going to see if it sees the device before I connect the pair link. I love how this recycles, so I'm going to shut off my Bluetooth and turn it back on. And it shows the Osmo Action 5. I'm going to pair link simultaneously. DJI Mic Mini comes up. Connected. I'm going to go into my DJI Mimo application. See what pops up. I'm going to stop my screen recorder. There is the DJI Mimo app. Sometimes you have issues. I'm going to open up the application and connect. I don't need to have my camera on to show you the screen. All you can do in the application. Transmitter, auto off, push for noise, mic LED, and look at your device. And device name that you cannot change. That's all you can do in the application. Control the lights and so forth. Nothing more. I'm finished with the smartphone. I'm going to go back to the camera. I turn my camera on. I'm waiting for it to pair. So no matter what I do now and I come into the Mimo app, I got to swipe down, go to the cog, the wireless mic, transmitter to, link button. Every single time I want to go look at the application. These two cannot keep that connected. There we are. The good, the bad, the ugly. I'm going to set up my Sony. I'm going to set up the receiver. I have here is the mic receiver with the green light when I turn on. I'm going to place on to my Sony. I'm going to do that again for you. One more time to show you. And the last time I'm going to show you the actual correct way. That is the way the receiver goes on. Is there a way to reverse that around? No. I am going to now hook up my device, and I don't need to have the camera anymore. If you look closely at the table and how to set this up, you have a link, an on and off button. I need to link this up. There's no mode button. I didn't read the instructions. I'm going to hit the link button. These lights start to flash, and I'm going to hit the link button here. These lights start to flash. We're paired up. It's looking for number 2. This was blink until you plug in to your camera over here. Now you're ready to use. you have the option to go to the negatives. Center is orange, matches with the darkness to the positive 6 dB levels. That is the DJI Mic 2. Turn on is simply hold down. The unit comes on. Turn on the unit. Blue light. Hit the record and hold. Let go. And if you want to come over here to your DJI camera and switch over, just hold and you'll switch over. The good, the bad, the ugly. I use my cameras every single day. I go outside on the go with the Action 5 Pro. And I come in with the Sony ZV-1 Mark II and do my work. If I am to take the Mic Mini and I am to transfer over to the receiver side, as I see it without reading the instructions, I'm most sure there is a way to switch over without linking up. Man, I just read through 18 pages and nothing in here about switching from camera to receiver. But if you want to link up to a computer, all you do is hit the pairing button, add device, look for Bluetooth, and there's a DJI Mic Mini, and you're connected just like that within seconds. But again, in order for me to use the receiver or the smartphone or the camera, I have to keep on linking up. I am just pointing out some of the things here with the microphones. I am very pleased and happy with my DJI Mic 2 kit. I am also impressed in the size of the Mic 2. Oh, I don't like showing the mic this way. I like showing it this way. It's half the size of the Mic 2. So if you're new and you're buying just the standalone, that will be the mic for you. Put it in your helmet. It fits there nicely. Nobody's going to know it's there. But try to get it on a brim of a hat. Not going to happen. It just about forces on. But you can put it on the side of the hat and wear it like so. If you're looking for the transmitter and receiver only, you get everything but the Lightning USB dongle. Even in the full kit, it's now an option because we're all USB-C today. This is a Lightning part. Not for this product unless you buy the option. The DJI Mic 2 gives you everything in one shot. The same thing, a standalone, the single kit, as well as both a full kit. And that may be something that you are after, to get the full kit. So this way, when you put the cradle down and plug in the cable, you don't have all this stuff hanging around. Have a nice case, like so. Everything gets put away in a nice, neat order. And when you're ready to use it, you open up the case and take out the products. And they're automatically paired for your use. And that is the way that you need to go, because doing it the manual way, you see all the issues that I had. Automatically in the case is the way to go and how DJI wants you to go. Do not just buy the transmitter single standalone and receiver, or you're going to have the problems like I do. Back in the case, pull out, already linked. You're trying to save a couple of dollars? Not on the Mic Mini. They haven't had a case out there yet for you. So you spend another 20 and you get everything. On the standalone and receiver side of the DJI Mic 2, you can buy the case at $69 if you just got one mic and you want to store it away. Now, I could keep on going and going and going. I think this says it all, says enough, and so you can make a decision which is right for you. You've been around with this for your motovlogging, and you want to go a different route. I don't blame you with the standalone Mic Mini, $59 versus $99. But for me, I love my DJI Mic 2. I love my receiver. I can see everything nice and forward. I can see the control gain window versus looking at a back of a model. I hope you make a decision which is right for you. And that's what this video was about. Thank you. I'm Fish. And see you on many other videos to come. Oh, Fish, straighten this up. You don't want to make it look nasty. It fits into the cradle. Make sure you turn it off. There you go. Look at that bad boy now. Test samples with the DJI Mic Mini. We're going to add in off, -8 dB, over here where I talk. This is a test sample, 4K, 60 frames per second, off, noise canceling, TV in the background. Test 1, 2, 3. This is a test with noise canceling on low, talking in a nice voice, -8 dB, with the TV on in the background, 35 feet. Test 1, 2, 3. This is a test with the DJI Mic Mini in high, with the TV set in the background. Test 1. One of the questions we asked everyone, link, confirm. Press the link button and see if it links up. Does not link up. Using the receiver to the DJI mic, you have the gain bar and you have the microphone here. What we're going to do is do a sample test with this on in a 0 dB. This is a receiver transmitter test, 0 dB. If we go into the dashes, we're on -6 dB. We could hit the gain and bring our dB level back to -8. Test 1, 2, 3. We're going to take the 0 dB, go to -6 dB, and look at the dB level. That is still -8 dB. Test 1, 2, 3. Bringing it down to -12 dB. Test 1, 2, 3. 6 dB. Test 1, 2, 3. 0 dB. Test 1, 2, 3. A +6 dB. Test 1, 2, 3. and a positive 12 dB, which just about hits the orange line, and back to 0 dB. Test is over. These are just some sample tests that I am sharing to you at the end of the video, so you can make the decision for yourself of indoor sound. The microphone is clearly for outdoor use and not indoor studio use, but you get the idea of indoor studio use. For outdoors, we'll try to get a sample or two. On fish. So here I am out with the DJI Mic Mini. It has its ups and downs, pros and cons, likes and dislikes. Don't get me wrong, I'm wowed and impressed by the size. But for me, and let me tell you, you're gonna have to relearn the Mini because the two buttons are on the opposite side. You're able to hit it with your fingers, fingerless gloves. But if you got gloves on, not gonna work. With the mic, which is on my hat right here, as you can see. And now we got two mics. I got a message on my window telling me that one of the microphones is 10% the power. Mic Mini is laying here. It's kind of like tilting forward. For me, if you're getting the standalone would be great. You notice the blue light? I'm on low noise reduction. That's what it says. And when I had the DJI Mic 2 on, I'm on of artificial noise reduction and all that good stuff. I'm Fish, and I'll catch you on other videos to come. Have a great day, everybody.